The Trials of the Great Warriors. The Little Fox. Deep in the wild prairie lived Little Fox, smart, swift, and brave, but often impatient. He loved running through the grass, chasing the shadows of clouds, and listening to the elders' stories. But whenever they spoke of the trials one must face to become a true warrior, Little Fox sighed impatiently. "Why must I wait? I'm already ready." The elders smiled wisely. Wisdom does not come with the speed of the wind. It comes with patience and experience. But Little Fox didn't want to wait. He decided to set out on a journey to prove he was ready. Early the next morning, as he walked through the forest, he saw a thin silver thread glistening in the sunlight. A spider was weaving its web between two branches. "You're in a hurry, Little Fox. But do you know where you're going?" Little Fox stopped. "I will prove that I am strong." Spider continued weaving calmly. "Strength is not always in claws and teeth. You will meet 7 animals. Each will show you the way. But remember, do not underestimate them. Even the smallest may be stronger than they seem." Little Fox nodded, though he wasn't sure he understood. Then he continued on his way. After a long walk, he reached a tall cliff. Above it soared a mighty eagle, who swooped down and landed on a rock before him. "What are you searching for, young traveler?" "I want to be a warrior." The eagle nodded. "Climb to the top of this cliff. There, you will learn something important." The climb was difficult. The rocks were steep, and the wind pushed against him. But when he finally reached the top, he gasped. From there, he could see the entire forest, the river, the distant mountains, and even the village he had left behind. The eagle landed beside him. Always look from above before deciding where to go. A true warrior thinks not only about what is right in front of them, but about the whole picture. Little Fox nodded. Maybe the elders were right. Not everything could be understood immediately. When he descended from the cliff, Little Fox heard a howl. In the forest ahead stood a wolf. "Why are you alone, Little Fox?" "I can manage by myself." The wolf chuckled. "If you were so strong, catch me." Little Fox dashed forward, but the wolf was fast. He ran, tricked him, disappeared, and reappeared again. Soon, Little Fox grew tired. Then another wolf appeared behind him, and another. They surrounded him, not threateningly, but simply standing together, watching him, waiting. "Do you see?" said the wolf. "When we are together, we are stronger." A true warrior knows when to trust others. Little Fox continued until he heard laughter. Coyote was watching him from atop a rock. "Can you catch me?" Little Fox rushed forward, but Coyote slipped away, disappeared behind trees, then reappeared behind him, laughing. After several failed attempts, Little Fox stopped. "Will you tell me how to catch you?" Coyote grinned. "Think before you act." Sometimes the mind is stronger than fast paws. When he reached a river, Little Fox saw a turtle slowly making its way to the water. "You're so slow. Won't you be too late?" The turtle smiled. "If I move carefully, I won't slip and fall. I won't get lost. I will arrive safely." Little Fox thought about this. How many times had he rushed ahead without thinking and gotten into trouble? Further ahead, Little Fox saw a bear holding a honeycomb. "Are you hungry?" "Yes, really hungry." "I will give you some, but think, should you take everything?" Little Fox hesitated. Finally, he took only a little. A true warrior knows when to stop. Not everything you want must be yours. Leaving the river behind, Little Fox heard a rumbling that shook the ground. From the hill, a herd of wild horses galloped, manes flowing in the wind, hooves striking the earth like thunder. They were beautiful, fast, and free. Little Fox stood in awe as the herd passed by. A stallion with sleek black fur stopped and looked at him. "Do you envy us, Little Fox? You look so free. No one tells you what to do. No one stops you." The stallion smiled. "Freedom is not chaos. We run because We know where we are going. We protect the herd. We care for one another. If each ran in a different direction, we would be lost. Other horses approached, young, strong, eager to run even faster. One of them suddenly broke away and raced off alone. The stallion called to him with a short neigh, but the young horse didn't listen. Watch now. Little Fox followed the young horse with his eyes. Alone, without the herd, he ran into a shallow marsh and got stuck. He pawed at the ground, but he couldn't free himself. The stallion and the others rushed toward him. They surrounded him, and one of them gently nudged him towards solid ground. The young horse got out and shook his head, realizing his mistake. The stallion looked at Little Fox again. Freedom is great, but the truly strong understand that it comes with responsibility. If you want to run forward, you must know when to stop and care for others. Little Fox nodded. Freedom didn't just mean doing whatever you wanted. It meant knowing when to follow the path and when to help others. When he reached a dark canyon, a puma gazed at him intently. Are you afraid? Little Fox swallowed. Yes, but I will go through. The puma nodded. A true warrior acknowledges their fear, but does not let it stop them. Little Fox crossed the canyon with a racing heart but pride in his eyes. When he returned to the village, Little Fox was different. The elders greeted him with a smile. Now you are ready, Little Fox. A true warrior is not one who conquers, but one who understands. And so, Little Fox grew up ready to defend justice, with wisdom and heart, because he learned that it is not strength, but wisdom that makes a warrior truly great.